Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the finals of this two-phase NVIDIA GeForce Warzone Invitational. This is Rambo Kamlesh here. With me, I have SK. I mean, we've been with you guys since the start, which happened 3-4 months ago, and we're finally boiling down to the top teams who qualified from Phase 1 and Phase 2 and are going to be battling it out for the ultimate prize, which is 2 RTX gaming PCs. SK, any takes on who's your favorite pick?
None. At the moment, just want to, get this going. I'm looking forward to some action-packed games. We've seen every single team, we've seen the strengths, we've seen the weaknesses, we've seen some crazy plays throughout the tournament, but it all boils down to this. Like you said, I mean, it's do or die, right? 6 maps, 2 RTX PCs on the line. Who is going to walk away and who's got that in them at the end of the day to push to win the entire thing?
I mean, understood. I mean, they are battling it out for 2 ultimate prizes. I mean, it's not just a GPU we're talking about here. It's 2 complete systems that we're going to be fighting for right now. And an important thing is, speaking of systems, I mean, most of you guys who ever have an NVIDIA GPU might have seen DLSS update pop up on Warzone. And just to make things short, DLSS is deep learning super sampling. And so basically what it does is it gives you more FPS by reducing the load on your GPU, but not compromising the FPS. So Warzone, as it is, it's a heavily a game which demands heavy graphics, and it takes a toll on your GPU. So with DLSS, you're not going to be stressing out your GPU, but also not going to be compromising on your FPS. So with DLSS on ultra performance, you're going to be clocking in some serious FPS along along with some serious quality gameplay without overloading your GPU. And the 2 of these winners are going to be walking home with their own RTX system. I mean, it's a very big prize. I think it's the largest prize, I think, for time being, if Warzone's been conducted in India.
Oh, for sure. I mean, 2 PCs completely built up in this day and age, of course. It is going to be a huge difference to some of these guys. And I hope it goes to deserving hands, right? So they have to play for it at the end of the day. They have to battle it out with all the other teams. And let's see how it goes.
Yup. So we are going to be jumping into map number 1 for the day. And again, guys, it's going to be 3 days. We're going to have 2 maps per day. And all these teams are going to be getting placement points on where they place in the top 10, but also will be getting exclusive points for 1 kill is equal to 1 point. So these, all the teams here have to battle it out. I mean, it's not going to be an easy task for them. They just can't beat around the bush and be a bushy till the end. I mean, they need the kills as well. So everything is on the line right now. And I really can't predict what's going to happen, because phase 1, we saw what happened in map number 1, which was the same in phase 2 map 1, wherein all teams were slow. They saw what was going on, how these teams were, how they are competing. And on map number 2, they tried to go in for the hard kills, and they finished up quite early. But what I'm predicting for map number 1 on this finals, it's gonna be an all-out brawl, SK. What do you say?
Yeah, I mean, who better to start off, map number 1 than the brawler himself, Hector FPS. He's had some outstanding performances going into this tournament, had some amazing clutches, and is one of the top contenders, at least with respect to the qualifiers. I think Hector FPS is up there. And he's just an absolute beast of a player. Of course, I think they are in warm-up right now, so once they do jump in, wait, are we jumped into the map itself?
Yep, we are into the
main
map.
think we have. Okay, so again, Salt Mine. They are going to play around that area most of the time, Hector. We've seen them go to this specific area of the map time and again. There have been people that are contesting most times, but this time around, Hector looks like he's going to get a free looting zone, so which is going to give them at least like a good loadout ASAP. And you can see them already quick looting all these boxes. And once they get the loadout, we've seen what they do. 2 trucks, get a loadout, get some bounties, and just chase down everyone else in the lobby. Or, I might be wrong. They might have a more, reserved gameplay going into the finals, because every map counts. No more mistakes, no more misplays. You are playing for the ultimate prize of not only being the best duo in Warzone, but also those 2 PCs.
Also, I think it's the right time to tell everyone this, but not only them, but even you guys who are tuned into the chat, even you can walk away with some nice teamwork codes. We got lots of codes to give out in the chat. Stay tuned to the stream. We're going to be having some quick questions coming up later on during this entire duration of this event. So make sure you're aware of what's going on, and if you answer correctly, you're going to be getting yourself a nice Steam wallet code. Speaking of that, I think we should check out what Lady Redwood is up to. Direct Kill Approach was her team's name, and on map number one on day one, they were very very strong. I mean, they went in, they got all the kills, but again, they fell quite short. But map number two, they came up top. So I'm just wondering if they did manage to find some targets here, because from what I could see from my perspective, they were in a heavily contested area.
I
But heck,
mean, definitely, right? Let's see how this does happen, though. They are kind of playing it safe. Um, Again, like I said, everyone. Oh, just as I said, playing it safe, gonna get a knock and a kill going. So good
well,
start for
I
Redwood,
guess
and they get the second spot as well.
I think I'm right now. Teams are starting to engage early on. I mean, in this time in map number one, in any of the phases, no one was actually going in for a fight. They were trying to get some information, but Lady Redwood's on a different approach. She wants to go for the direct kill. So
And they have
quick.
enough money for the loadout as well. So I think before they chase down the target, it is going to be a loadout drop and then go for the bounty target itself. One more person remaining. Another big name is Mackle. He's got a high ground right now. He's got a sniper in hand. So again, ready to play. No more conservative, trying out different weapons sort of approach here for Mackle. He is just gonna go straight for his Mac 10 sniper loadout, and look at him. They are taking their spot on the high ground, and as I say that, gets sniped, but
Ooh.
instant reaction time. Nothing less of what we could expect from Mackle there. Instantly jumps off, survives, gets a satchel as well, and plates up, and now he's gonna try and hunt down whoever shot him. Oh, there you go. Spots one.
I mean, not gonna lie, Macker's like the least person I want to mess with when he's with a sniper and an SMG, because we know how deadly this guy can be. I mean, we've seen some awesome snipe shots coming from him, and I'm expecting a couple of more to land in today. Oh, that's I mean, he gets the armor. But no,
Does
what is
Bearded
he
trade?
for
Yes.
the quick trade?
All right.
But he's
One
still,
more
but he
remaining
is
though.
still close to getting taken down. He does manage to get a ping onto the target. Push is coming in. Bearded, his teammate. I mean, Bearded is going to be holding on to this push before he goes to the res himself. So he's going to be trying to. Ooh,
Yeah, they got a lot of time on that rest. This is a very smart play coming in from Bearded, right? He's gonna hold it down.
Well, let's see
He's
a
got
different
enough
perspective.
time. Yeah, let's look at Bearded because he's on a bit of a delay. There you go, gets the first. And now let's see if he can clutch this out or get the resin, because it's gonna be a lot with playing time. And you cannot be caught resing and throw the entire game. So let's see how Bearded plays this out. Has no utility. So I think he's gonna try and get Michael to get into this room, closes the door, gets every angle covered. Wild spray coming in, just gets the white armor now. Still has a lot of ammo, and finally is gonna start going in for the res here. I think the call comes out because the tax came in, and now it's a 2v1. So Bearded playing that super smart, and they can take a breather here. Hold this angle, see if the other person pushes in, and there you go. Mackle is gonna run out.
Woo. I mean,
They're still holding the counter, right? So you can see the difference in playstyle. The qualifier Mackle and Bearded was like push everything.
Exactly.
And look at them now. They're holding this angle as much as they can because they don't want to go down. And we know how hard Gulag resets all these players. So they're just going to try and hold as much as they can. Swaps out to the MP5 as well. So now he's got two solid guns, a close range and a long range. And they're still trying to spot out the target. Heartbeat sensors on them. So, at this point in time, might as well kind of realize that. Oh, double C4.
does not manage to tag much, but this is where the experience comes in. Look at them checking all the angles, not committing to an external push, but they're trying to fortify this place as much as they can and wait them out because there's a lot at stake here. I mean, already Mackle's got taken down once, so there's a high chance he's going to be going down twice. So he is playing it safe. Both of them are playing it safe, just using whatever utility they have. But the best part is they have an ammo crate inside, so they're not be short of ammo.
Yeah, I think this is a perfect scenario because
But at the same time,
as these guys are holding the angle, I think we should drop the first question. There's a lot of people that are interested in these wallet codes. What is the first question of the day, Kamlesh?
Well, it is. What is the full form of DLSS? And if you guys were here from the start, I did explain it what it was. So if you know what that is, you guys gotta be fast. Come on, guys, you gotta type it in chat. But what is the full form of DLSS? You guys need to understand what DLSS is. Come on, man, it's like the game changer for Warzone if you have an NVIDIA GPU. Because DLSS, man, it's the future. I mean, you can play games with DLSS by not putting a load on your GPU and not compromising on your FPS. You can get that crisp FPS without putting a toll on your GPU. I mean, some of you guys in the chat are going to be winning some exclusive Steam Wallet codes. We got some more codes up for grabs. You guys gotta be quick, you gotta be fast because a lot of people competing on this. These teams are hyped. You guys should be hyped. I mean, there's a lot coming your way. This is just one of the few questions that we're doing for the day. So let's see who wins one code, and let's see who gets it right.
Yeah, and I think we should swap over to another perspective because Mackle and Bearded have kind of retreated from that fight and they've gone back to the high ground which they were holding. So that's gonna be that fight kind of coming down to a close. Let's look at Arc Medics here, right? Because Arc Medics probably pulled off one of the greatest clutches that we saw
I remember.
in the qualifier.
Yep.
1v3. It was basically a 1v2v1, but the patient play, and he went on to basically secure a map in a 1v2 against Jat Curry's team. So he's a very, very explosive player. And that's why I said when you were like, okay, who do you pick as a favorite? I said nobody, because of the fact that it is just like crazy. Some of these guys have pulled off some insanely good clutches. They have done some amazing plays, and there's no chance I can pick a favorite. And I equally want all these guys to win, right? Because they all play like an insane Warzone. And as I say that, he scoped in way too close. Bro. But the self-res comment, does he realize?
What? He didn't realize it yet. It's gonna be an easy kill for him. Can he get the kill? Oh, getting a delay here, but oh my god, that would have been a clutch of the series. But hard luck on him. But let's go to Alien. I mean, Alien Flops. I mean, this man was on fire. He was on a spree on day one, if you remember, SK. Like he won back-to-back maps, and the third map.
That's because he has my favorite gun. Look at him. Oh, is he gonna drop it? No, he's not. Look, he has
a striker. He's already got the striker.
This is how you become the greatest Warzone player. You have a shotgun as a primary, and then you have an LMG as a secondary. That's it. That's all you need. You know, everyone else take notes. This is how you win Warzone matches, because close range, that gun absolutely destroys anything. They can push buildings, and long range, he's got an LMG, which has like so much more ammo than every other gun in the game. So it is just the best case scenario loadout, and I'm a big fan of Alien Klops for running that as well. So now let's look at Madman here. Again, LMG. See, every person that runs an LMG in this, I'm going to be a fan of. That's by default, because of the fact that I've seen these guys in the qualifiers and they've just done some insanely good plays.
I'm a personal fan of Madman because I loved his loadout. You know, they did the first phase where his loadout had his LMG with a thermal scope.
With a thermal.
He was on fire, man. And I won't believe teams actually, observed him and they actually switched up their loadout to something similar with whatever they have with a thermal scope. And that was like a game changer in phase one, if I'm right. And that was really interesting to have him pulling that strat. And of course, at the end, he turned into a scoutsman. He was scouting out targets long, close. I mean, he was just telling his teammate wherever they are, and his team was popping their heads off.
Yeah, he was lighting up people in the qualifier with that thermal setup, right? Because One thing is, yes, like you said, he was playing the spotter role, and he could just see the entire map, any place. And if you notice how he plays it, they always try and take a high ground and the truck, and he just looks at targets from afar, and it's just going to be easy picking. Look at this.
Wait.
Guess what? Shotgun loadout as well. No wonder.
I think. Oh wait, I think Lady Red just got taken to the gulag. Oof. That is not looking good for Lady Red Hood. But
I just
she
came back from the
flew
gulag.
back. She just came back.
So as you say, does fly back. Anyone else in a fight? That's what we should be looking at um, right now. Because yes, I think Golf kind of clutched that fight out. So it was a trade, more of a trade. There you go, sniper back in hand. Oh, bearded panda, lot of trouble here.
This is
Goes
not
down.
looking good. This is not looking good for him, but it does come for the res. I mean, these guys know what to do. They're playing it safe. They're playing it safe.
They're still kind of hold up though. They are playing in it's a supermarket. I think
Yeah,
they are in
supermarket. It's one of
supermarket
Macro's
right now.
favorite places. It's one of his favorite places. I've seen him favor this place a lot. And I think he is comfortable in this place. I mean, he is okay to just stay here. Wait it out a while. The zone in his favor. A lot of loot, and as I say, we have a fire sale as well, so they have money to spend as well. Michael's got 6.3k on him. I mean, wow, you get a lot of drop at this point with the.
I think it's more gonna. They're gonna work towards those self reses. Try to get some armor plates because yeah, they are kind of low on utility
Speaking
as
of
well.
fights, let's take another POV. I mean, I think there's some action going on towards the northern side of the map. I don't know which team this is. I think it's Lady Red Hood Steve Oli. I think they are in a fight right now. Yep, they are. I mean, they are going to go for a push right now. It is going to be quick push. Ooh, wait. Yep, her teammate is going to go for the push. They are going to be engaging onto this compound right now. A push coming in here from bottom, and that is going to be oof. That is gonna hurt.
Is that a complete finish? Okay, that
Yep.
was
We
basically
missed
a
it
double.
by a couple of seconds. I think we missed it by
Yeah,
a couple of
double
seconds.
Kobe from Alpha there, and
No, I think,
that's
it was
just-
it was the explosive arrows that Alpha used, which caused the chaos there. Speaking of explosive arrows, Hector, the man, we saw what he did with the RPG in the house compound.
Oh, okay. As we say that, really, Red Hood does get taken down. No idea where that was from, but
I didn't see where.
oh,
Now we know. Now we know where it's
yep,
from.
now we know.
But she actually got the res and got taken down again. So that was smart play coming in, whoever that was. Whether it was luck or else skill, but yeah, I'm just gonna give it luck. The timing, man.
Look at the HP though. That was like a 20 HP down onto Red Hood. I think Alpha is still alive, or is he in the gulag? Let's take another explosive player. We have none other than Gaida, right? Again, super calm, collected player, has most of the map knowledge that you can ask for from a Warzone player, knows exactly what they're doing, but
And
he's
guys,
dangerously close to Mackle. So I think they are in a fight with Mackle, and his teammate is coming down. So let's see what Gaiden can do in Superstore. Are they going to take
I'm
a
not
fight
gonna-
with Mackle?
I'm not gonna rule out Gaiden as well. I mean, he's been strong for a couple of games in Phase 2. I mean, he did come back strong from what he saw Phase 1, but it's a questionable push if you want to make it right now because his teammate is down and Mackle's with bearded, and he has a monumental advantage in terms of Superstore because he's favored this place a lot. But I think Gaiden he's not aware. Apparently, I think he's not aware of another team being here. But he is gonna go for a push. Doesn't care about the noise. He just wants to go for the push and try to get some frags here. Oh, he is following the footsteps of Mackle and Bearded because they were exactly in the same place. All these doors are opened by them. Let's see if he can find them. So sound cue coming in.
Yeah, it is not the ideal position, like I said, to be in, and he doesn't have the greatest loot to really defend himself in a 1v2. So he needs to get out, or he needs to get enough cash, which he's not going to find here because it's completely looted by Mackle and Bearded, and he needs to try and secure a buy station for himself. And let's see what he does, though. He's playing it super, super safe, which he should be doing. Like I said, everyone's going to do that. Oh, This is why.
Oh, wait. That lock on was beautifully met. I mean, the chase of bullets, he got it right on target, and that is going to be another kill to Jad Curry. I mean, Jad Curry and Moses have the hardest of luck, if I have to say. And Naka, as I say, so he is taken down, but he has a self res on him. Jad is still alive. Moses going for the rest, and I think Moses is going to be up. So I mean, SK, we were looking at these guys in map number the last map, if I was right, in phase
Yeah.
two, right? And it was Archimedics when he actually naked up all the way behind them and it
He had
got
them in
two
the truck.
frags. Oof, it was sad. It was
That
sad.
was one of the
These
craziest
guys,
plays that I saw,
but
at least,
but I give props
because
to Archimedic. He pulled off a big brain move there. Not gonna lie. He waited out till these both cleared off the entire place and popped one from the back. I mean, oof. Coming back to the game, I mean, I think Madman's got taken down. Oh, that I mean, that's sad.
yeah,
I
but
mean,
he does have his teammates still alive.
and
But
guess what? They're in the same compound which Mackle was in. So see a lot of close proximity play coming in here. This gives me flags all over. They're all marching down to Superstore. All I feel is there'll be a showdown inside Superstore because for now, at least three teams are there. Mackle's one,
and
Guidance
there's
two.
no plates on Madman's teammate as well. So yes, he's got a scavenger contract, but also he's running straight into these guys. So let's
He
see
could
how
have.
this is gonna pan out. And we have Gaidan somewhere here in a room, right? I
Wait,
think. Oh,
this is
I
not
think he
gonna.
went down. I think he went down. No, he did go down. He did go down.
Yeah, he's made a move. He's gone for the rest
Yeah,
of his
he's
teammate, and he's
so he.
comfortable off.
I guess Madman's teammate is kind of safe. For now at least, and because Michael and Co have actually moved on towards a recon. So let's take a look at someone else. There's a lot more players here. There's AR, there's
So
Alien
SK.
Clubs. We got yeah,
So telling you, man, if we look at the Gulag, I mean, the Gulag is going to be closing in just a zone's time, but at the same time, we got 70 plus players alive in this zone, and that just tells me that something's gonna go down. I mean, the way the zone is pushing them towards the supermarket area and people trying to contest for that place, I think we're gonna be having some fast-paced action coming up when the zone hits the last two circles.
yeah. Here's another fast-paced player. There's Zuki, made his way to the edge of the circle. 70. I mean, it's like at this point in time, yeah, even 40 in this zone is like is just too crazy for Zuki to
Speaking,
handle. And look at them, he's practically baiting his teammate. He's like, "Now you go first. I'm not gonna." Because we saw in the qualifier, right? Some of these buildings were set up with probably the best mines, and I think these guys are gonna call this their home now and settle down here because they are at the edge of the zone, and the rest of the zone is going to be very, very tricky. Um, I am
yeah,
interested, however, to see who's gone to the tower because I feel that is the best case scenario
I'm
to kind of be in.
I'm gonna bench on Jad because he favors he favors that place. He's too good when it comes to sniping from towers. We've
Mm-hmm.
seen him what he can do. He did about 20 kills. His team got that was mind blowing, and they were always in the airport tower, the air traffic control tower. That was
Yeah,
mind blowing. And speaking of mind blowing, what say we drop another code for the people in chat
I
because we're
mean,
nearing
sure.
the end of map number one. Uh, so so what do you say? Let's go for another code drop. Let's drop in another question. What is the name of Activision's new anti-cheat? Oof, this is one of another major update Activision is doing for Warzone. They're rolling out another update which is going to feature their state-of-the-art anti-cheat, as they call it. So if you guys know what the anti-cheat's name is, drop it in the chat. And you know the drill. You're gonna win yourself a Steam Wallet code. I mean, that's not the
And
name.
it's
You can
been
become.
yeah, and it's been making waves on Twitter. It's been making
Yup,
waves
yup,
on
yup, yup.
Reddit. Obviously, everyone knows different states of games, and anti-cheat is such a vital part of user experience, right? So, if you guys get that right, again, Steam Wallet code for you guys just for tuning in. So yeah, share the stream if you guys are liking it this far. Like the stream. We still have 2 more days of action, so it's gonna be 2 maps today, 2 maps tomorrow, 2 maps the day after, and that's how we're gonna decide our overall winners. With that being said, we still have 30 odd players in this lobby, and Alien Clubs. I think this is the man we need to keep our eye on. He's got prime position but he also has to jump down into the next zone. We can see a lot of rotations that are starting to come in. 30 people in this tiny little circle,
Woo.
and it is gonna be an absolute bloodbath in the next 10 minutes. Let's see how many fights we can get. I mean, you can see a lot of clusters, a lot of airstrikes already floating into the map there. But Alien Clubs has the best positioning. He's got a truck right below him in the basement. But I don't think that's gonna really bother him because him and his teammate,
Wait.
they are
I
just
mean,
gonna hold this high ground.
if anyone gambled on the air traffic control tower in this map, for sure they were gonna have a fruitful last circle, because I feel this map is gonna be centric towards
Ah, there
the.
we go. There you go.
Oh,
The kills start coming in now. Alien Klops is
got us.
on the highest, I mean, the second highest ground, I think, here. And he's got a lot of room to work with as well. Look at Dust Piece and Alien Klops, right? They have another building that can jump in and free picking one down. Gonna try and jump over because he doesn't have a gas mask. Secures one kill. Where is the second? Trying to spot, doesn't find it, and not on the best loot. I thought Alien Klops would be up there with the loot here, but just one single plate on him. They still have to find the other player. There you go, finds the leg, and that's gonna be armor down behind the loadout. Kobe.
Well, that man is gonna be in a world of hurt right now. It's gonna be raining nades on him. Does not manage to connect, but he has nowhere to run. Zone is against him. It is gonna be a mammoth low ammo. Can that dude pull it off? Can he pull it off?
And there is a truck as
he's
well
got 7
below
seconds.
him.
He's got 7 seconds to pull this off. He's got 6, 2, and he has to make a move right now. Gulag also close. It's gonna be a run or die moment for him, because he is gonna be in a world of hurt right now.
Oh,
Third
look at
party
this,
coming
though.
in here from the airplane. It is not looking good for Alien. He does not have ammo to play around with his LMG. Trucks circling in. I think there's Jat in the trucks right now. He's circling in on the bottom here. We see a push coming in. Can they connect on this push? It's
Oh,
AR-17.
a huge play.
AR-17 gets taken down, but another quick third party coming in here, and that is going to be the end of Alien. The champion of map number 1 in day 1 is gone down. Oof,
He's gone
that
down,
is-
but he's not out yet because Dust Piece does clutch that kill out. Now it comes down to just 8 players in the lobby. Let's see what Dust Piece can do here. No reses whatsoever. There's only one buy station that is left on this map, and I think Dust Piece is in a good position now. He's gonna try and secure some loot for himself. Try and make a barrier here. He's also got the plane. So let's see what Dust Piece can do. Let's see and get different perspectives as well. I want to understand who else is in this zone with these guys, because there is still a bunch of other teams that are playing. Let's see if we can get a perspective of someone else.
Oof, I mean, you saw how close that was for the last circle. We saw double third parties coming in here for Alien. Unfortunately for him, he gets taken up, but does manage to do a little bit of damage. Still retains that kills on him, and his team
Yeah,
is
so
alive.
Zuki is specking one of the duos that we don't have a perspective on. Look at this though, free snipe. So it's a
Does
2v2.
Wait, I think it's Jat on the trucks right now. I think Jat is on one of the trucks. Jat and what was this? Oh wait. As I say, his teammates get taken down. The truck coming in here for a quick push. Not going to do much damage with the C4 going down. Can the C4 connect though? Nope. That is going to put them in the third place. For 2 more teams. Trucks in play. We know this kind of strategy, because these teams tend to stick around for this strategy. On the other side, Alien's teammate still kicking in, but he does manage to secure a victory. I gotta take my words back. I mean, the man pulled off another win on the finals. I mean, he was a winner for the day 1, and now he's the winner for map 1.
Okay, just to clear all the confusion, I mean, I think I was trying to understand what was happening there. So Dust Beast was actually in the truck in a 1v2 scenario, and then he ended up clutching it. So it is just like an absolute... I know there was a lot of stuff happening there. So Dust Beast was the one that kind of secured the win at the end there. So it was Dust Beast against Jat Curry and another duo. The duo took a fight against Jat Curry. They traded 1-for-1, and then Dust Piece ended up finishing that the last fight. So that's what went down, because I have a bunch of perspectives on my screen, and I was trying to understand what is going on. But that was exactly what happened there at the end. And Alien Klops.
Props
I
to
don't
him.
know if it's just like, everything that favors him, or this is just pure skill, but
If you ask me,
either it's him or it's Dust Beast constantly clutching out games, and they are gonna secure map number one of day one of the finals.
I mean, I mean, in terms of favorability, I think Hector's got the best of luck in the game. I mean, we saw how luck favors him. But on the other side, there's an interesting thing, SK. We just got a poll on the yeah, on our YouTube, the NVIDIA GeForce India, and guess what? 53% of the people favor to jump into Superstore. What is your favorite place to drop in, SK?
My favorite place to drop in, I think the airport apartments.
All
So
right.
I think, yeah, I used to play with a crew that always dropped there, and one half of the crew was Mackle as well. So I think that's why we always play around that Superstore airport area. I was not too good for Superstore, so yeah, then we started like moving towards that airport and apartments, and it's pretty good loot. And you have vehicles and you have high ground, so that's
Well,
one of my favorite drops at least.
and for the people in chat, don't go anywhere because we have some more keys to give away for the day. We're going to be coming back very quickly. Very quickly, we're going to be coming back for map number 2 of this finals day 1. And you're going to see some more action. And also, you have a chance to win yourself another Steam Wallet code, or, just give it a shot. We're going to be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to map number 2, day number 1. This is the finals of this two-phase series, the NVIDIA GeForce Warzone Invitational. This is Rambo Kamlesh here, and along with me, I have SK. SK, what was your prediction for map 1 and how did it play out? I mean, do you have any predictions for map number 2? I mean, we saw all these teams played out. Most of them are quite aggressive, which was paid in retaliation, but most of the teams were passive. Again, as usual, they play in map 1. So, what's your take in map number 2, considering this is going to be the final map for this day?
I think it's gonna be another action-packed round and a lot of shotguns. I have a feeling that now people are gonna react and say, okay, let's run the shotgun loadout and let's go get these kills. Because, like I said, I predicted it, right? LMG shotgun is gonna win, and that's what happened. Except, Duspies might have not had it, but at least Aiden Klops had it. So it counts at the end of the day. But yeah, again, it's a lot to do with how these guys react. I think the first map of the day usually is the slower map, is the momentum based map. So gets gets people a lot of intel on where people are dropping, what fights they need to take, and how to rotate. So going into the tournament, I think day 2 and day 3 are going to be way more intense. But I want to see how everything pans out for map number 2. Are they still going to play slow? Are people like Alien Klops, people like Jad Curry, who went for those explosive early kills and had a lot of action in the game one, are they going to continue doing that, or are they going to dial it down a bit? So that's what I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see how teams are going to react, how teams are going to rotate, and hopefully we see different winners as well, because I think that was the exciting element of phase 2, where we had a lot of different winners in different maps. It was not like a stacked, or it was not one duo that was dominating as compared to phase 1, where clearly Alien Klops and Dustbeast dominated that, and they are continuing to show that they are a force to be reckoned with. So yeah, hoping to see someone else battle these guys out, take them out early maybe, or see another winner.
Well, I hope to see another winner as well. But one thing is gonna guarantee you that you can have an edge of performance other than the other teams, which is DLSS, guys. Again, I'm gonna tell you this again. DLSS is gonna give you the edge that you need in Warzone. So Warzone is a demanding game. Try it out once with DLSS on, because you're gonna be seeing the difference for yourself. You're gonna be seeing those crisp FPS numbers come up without your GPU taking a load. So you guys should take a look at that. Speaking of which, SK, do you think it's time that we drop in a code before we go into map number 1?
I think so. I think this is a good time to, get everyone excited going into map number 2, and we will drop another one possibly in the middle of the map. But
I mean, speaking of which, before we drop that,
Mhm.
we're at 71 likes right now, guys. Let's see if we can push it all the way to 80 likes for our YouTube live stream. And let's see if you guys can share it, like it, and just share it as much as you can. Once we're at 80 likes, I think it should be the same time we can drop another code in the chat. It's going to be fun. So let's see if we can make it, how soon we can make it to 80 likes for our stream. So, well, it's a challenge for you guys. Go ahead. And once we hit 80 likes, I give you my word, we are going to be dropping another key for the chat.
And talking about dropping in, Alien Klops, winner of map number 1, where is he going to drop with Dustbeast, and what kind of chaos can we expect going into the first few minutes of the game? Promenade West looks like where they're going to be dropping. Actually, they're going to be dropping towards the chopper. So super smart play coming in. This is what we saw in phase 2 as well. A lot of people securing vehicles before they actually go and secure loot. Because one thing is, it's gonna give a lot of map rotation pressure. As I say that, they are gonna get. Oh, he tried to yoink the chopper. Who was this? That was so close. He almost got it, but Beast and Alien Klops gonna secure their first kill already. So chopper defense complete, and now they're gonna start moving, I think, towards prison. Because that is one place we've noticed that nobody kind of goes and gives you like free reign and free loot, and it's not the ideal scenario to push in. A lot of people, I think, are kind of overwhelmed by the prison, and you don't see them kind of looting that a lot. Let's take a look at Ransom FPS. I just happened to see him, and my God, he has a clean setup. I can tell you that.
Yep.
So they are in the good thing we actually saw the clean setup, but they're actually gonna get into a fight there. Good trade coming in 2-on-1. Nothing they can do. Let's see if they can get this second kill here. Has to react, takes a bit of cover, and they know exactly where the other person is. Ransom gets tagged. Gunblade is gonna get that kill, and there you go. Ammo pack dropped. Ransom and Gunblade off to a good start for Arc 8.
Right. Also, guys, we're at 76 likes. Come on, make it to 80. You guys have another chance to get another Steam Vault code. So let's see if you guys can push it to 80. We're at 79. That's just one more like. Let's see if you guys can push it to 80. And we should be dropping another code, another quiz for you guys to win another code. Speaking of which, we're gonna be jumping back into the game while we get those likes. SK, what's your take on the Black Ops weapons? And pretty soon we're gonna see Verdansk weapons dropping into Warzone. What is your take on that? I mean, what do you predict is going to be the weapon variation when Verdansk, sorry, apologies, Vanguard comes down. Vanguard comes out.
Yeah, so I was gonna correct you, but I think, I mean, it always kind of breeds new metas, which is the exciting part about Warzone, because it's one game that I feel, no matter how many times you land in Verdansk, you're always playing with a lot of different loadouts, and it kind of changes your game style completely. A loadout really kind of I feel like it dictates the pace of the game. If you play someone like me, like as a shotgun and an LMG or a shotgun and AR, you're one of those guys who are gonna push everything you see. But if you're someone that plays with the sniper on a Mac 10, you're gonna try and take those long range shots. You're gonna go for the crazy plays. Then we have the SMG loadout, right? And we also have the crazy ones, which is the ballistic and the riot shield. So I feel like, yeah, it breeds for such amazing and refreshing gameplay, because you just get to experiment and have fun with the loadouts, and at the end, that's how people find these broken weapons and uh kind of play around with them.
Yep. And while you were explaining that, we hit 80 likes, guys. So you know what time it is. Let's have a quiz. Let's pop in that question and give these guys a chance to win another Steam Wallet code. And here is the question. Name the NZXT cooler which features a mythical sea creature. This is going to be an easy one, guys, if you know your NZXT components. And huge kudos to NZXT for helping us with the tournament. NZXT and Colorful, who are supporting in the build of this tournament's winners system. So it's going to be two RTX 3060 powered systems. They're going to be taking it home, or if they win this tournament. And let's see if you guys can guess the name that cooler.
Yeah, and as someone that's kind of owned an NZXT case in the past, it is to say some of the cleanest cases. Especially, I had a white one, and it was absolutely like, it's out of the world sort of cases.
Yep.
Right? They have these
Also
alien-esque different I don't know, aesthetics is the word I'm looking for, but they have some really clean
so
cases.
if you guys are still not able to find out, here's a small hint. If you head over to the NZXT's Instagram page, NZXT India, you're going to be finding a recent post about that product for this tournament. So still got some time. So let's see if you guys can tune in and find out.
And make sure you guys drop a follow as well for our partners NZXT, and follow them. I mean, they do have some sick products coming in to the Indian markets as well. And if you guys are interested, make sure you drop a follow on their Instagram, and keep yourself updated on every single thing that NZXT is bringing in.
Yup. Also on the other side, we see. I mean, I don't know why Hector's just going on, trying to rotate towards the edge of the zone. But if I'm right, he is gonna go find a loadout drop and try to take a truck and try to play this in a truck style gameplay. But again, he can't change it. This is the finals. We see all the teams rotating, trying up different strats. Let's see if we can click for map number 2, because this man is no short of surprises. We saw what he can do, what his team can do when it comes to clutches. And I hope, they do spot. Did they spot one? Did they spot somebody with the heartbeat sensor? I think they did. Nope, they haven't actually. Apologies for that. So they are going to be securing onto this compound. And SK, if you notice, it's the same compound which they dropped into the first time, and they're going to be dropping it again on the other side. All I can say is Madman's a happy guy. He's a happy guy. He's got his favorite LMG. He's got a striker, but there's this is sad for him. He's not going to be able to run outside. He's going to be trapped inside. Landmine coming out, not able to do much. But that is gonna cause a little bit of damage. A Syntec grenade going out. He is trapped in the.
It's gonna
How did he get into the truck?
I have no idea how he got into the truck, but that is just a genius position to be in. I think Madman is gonna go in for the finish now.
I don't think it's a genius position, but at this point, it's like shooting fish in a barrel. That's how it's done.
You can see Madman's frustration there. It's like, how did this guy get in one? And beautiful positioning, I must say. That is an impressive. I think he is shooting at alien clubs at the moment. But I never thought of that, That is such a smart thing to do. I mean, yeah, there were two people holed up in that truck, but it could have turned really bad for Madman.
But yeah, I mean, he took a calculated risk. He came in an angle, so the other person couldn't see him on that position.
And with the rose skin, like you can barely see anything in there.
I still remember when that was actually broken. I mean, They've kind of nerfed it a little bit. Don't give it that much props, but it still is now playable. But before that, I remember still when we were doing the Warzone tournament for, I think it was previous tournament, we actually had to ban the rose skin because it was broken. And also not to mention the Psych pistols. Oof,
Yeah, I
those,
think when
those
Rose came out, it was, ooh, what a shot here. I think this is what are we looking at? Gaidan. Okay. That was insane. I don't know if we got that shot, but Gaidan out of nowhere. I couldn't even spot that person, but Gaidan can. And he's gonna get a knock, but no finish as of such. Is in the downtown area. So is this downtown? Am I, no, this is not downtown. Oh, it is. Okay.
he's going towards downtown. I mean, it's going to be crossing supermarket towards the downtown area. But
Oh, spot comes
oh,
in.
wait. I think Resonance spots someone. Call has been made, and Guidance going to be committing on to this roof right now.
So Resonant gets one, gets a knock and a finish. I think this was the one that Resonant finished, and there's one more alive. And they have to really go in for the hunt here because you don't want to leave that, duo or the second person alive because they can also create some troubles for you. And as I say that, there's a truck coming in. Gaidan quick to react. And I like how the terrain is completely changed around this area. Oh, gets a spot. Let's see if he gets a snipe for us.
No, he doesn't
Gets
knock.
an armor tag, but not able to finish that kill off. That was also close. Resonant is gonna start giving some cover fire here and goes down. That is gonna be a team wipe. So guy down there, absolutely destroying people with that sniper. Let's take a look at our other favorite sniper. And as I say that, I think he goes down in the gulag. But what is?
So for the guys in chat, I think one of them won the last giveaway. Okay, here's we'll do another giveaway. We're at 85 likes. Get to 100, and we'll pop in another question and another Steam code. Still, there's hope, guys. Come on, share the stream, like it. Make sure your friends tune in. They're gonna be enjoying the stream. There's some action-packed gameplay, and it's only gonna get better at this point because the zone is coming in short. We've got some quality teams playing in here. They are gonna be trying their level best to secure a win. So you're gonna see real tryhards coming in here, and you're gonna enjoy this. And at the same time, you get a chance to win yourself some Steamboard codes. And while I say that, we have a jailbreak coming in, and the intensity just went up because anyone who gets knocked out early on is going to be dropping back into the game. They're going to be dropping back in, and they are going to be having a second chance to fight and try to get their momentum back into this map. And for sure, when I see this, I see at least 5 to 6 teams dropping back into the map. Again, 34 teams are still alive, but all the other teams who are there in this map are going to be redeployed. I mean, let's stay tuned to Madman's stream. I'll check out how many people actually drop back in from the Gulag. I have 44 teams. Wow. So that's just put a whole lot of pressure on the game again. Did you see the number? So
Yep.
which tells one thing. One is when a team gets taken out, they are not leaving the game. They are hoping that they get a second chance, and they are hungry for a second chance. And now they have been gifted with that second chance, and they are gonna be dropping back into the game. Oh my god, the zone being this short. Teams, 44 teams here. You are 80 plus players in the lobby. It's gonna be chaos, SK. It's gonna be chaos at some point onwards. This is
I mean, and one more thing I want to point out, right? Yes, it is chaos at the end of the day, like you said, but it's also very advantageous for all these players who already have a loadout because you have practically free kills dropping into the map. They don't have anything, no armor, no loadout. They're dropping in with pistols. Yes, it's a jailbreak, but imagine all these guys, right? Like who have got their loadout, who've secured themselves. Like Hector here, he's going in for the hunt, and I'm pretty sure this has to be a player that just came in from the jailbreak.
But they are going to be farming kills. They still have an advantage.
There you
And
go.
a quick
You
trade
see?
comes in.
Yeah, I mean, you can't do anything there, right? So you're going against someone with a complete loadout, and this is what Hector is doing. He's taking complete advantage of this jailbreak, going in for the points. He's gonna pick up another bounty here, and
SK, another thing.
yeah.
Guess what Hector's driving?
A truck. I mean, I don't have to. I
Yep,
don't think
and
Hector takes
I
any other
predicted that.
vehicle.
Yeah, I knew this guy was going to go for the same style play. I mean, he stuck to this particular strategy, and somehow it's actually worked for him in all the maps he's played. Let's just hope it works for him another time. But on the other side, you can see Gunblade's teammate. He spotted someone long on, and he is pushing onto his compound. Gunblade making some noise, gonna be revealing his position. I think a third party is coming in from the zone, where they are pushing in to be safe. Right, so guys, we're at 93 likes. Come on, let's make sure we hit 100. We hit 100, and you have another chance, and you get another chance to get yourself a Steam wallet code.
This was very surprising. Ransom actually just saw Gunblade go down completely. There you go. That's where the shot came from. So Gunblade was actually taking a fight with someone else, and he went down from another third party. So this is one more thing that we have to keep an eye out, right? Yes, the jailbreak happened, and now there's like 6 different angles that you have to look at because people are coming at you from every direction. And look at downtown. It is packed with a whole lot of red dots for Ransom here. Is he going to take a fight, or is he going to kind of get out? And I think the call is that, yeah, try and get out of this area. There's too many people that have landed.
Wait, I wonder what Bearded's up to.
Oh, look at this play though. There is a person sneaking here. Ransom spots
But can he connect?
him out, goes for the snipe, and there you go.
Wait,
Quick
another
switch.
teammate coming in here for a push, but no, he goes.
Beautifully played. Drop
goes
shot.
through.
It's been a long time since I've seen a drop shot, and that was good. And Gunblade comes back, so 2 free loadouts secured. Actually,
And
you know
a truck,
what?
and a truck.
You know what? You know what? If you notice, the difference was the loadout. Those 2 players that came at Ransom were basically people, survivors from the jailbreak. So they had practically, loot guns or the drop guns that they got, and you could see the sheer difference that a loadout really makes in this game. So that's why you'll see time and time and again where the smarter teams, they go to these high tier loot areas. It is a risk, but once they get the loadout, they become different beasts, right? And it's just such a big advantage, I feel, in Warzone. And if you're running the right guns and the meta guns, it's kind of sets you up to do a lot better than someone that's kind of doesn't have probably the best loadout. And I feel that's why jailbreak, it's a good thing and a bad thing, because it's a good thing for the people, they get a second chance and they come back, but it's a bad thing if you run into a team with a loadout and you're just sitting there with ground loot, and there's nothing you can do about it. As I say, talk about beasts, we have a downed Gunblade in the back of a truck.
I think he's gonna be fine. Zone is still in his favor. His teammates here to res him up. Not much combat going in here. But do we have a POV of Gaurav Tech World? I think he is engaged on someone on another compound, but I don't think we have a POV of him. No, but
I think someone else is in a fight. Alien's in a fight here. Let's take a look at Alien. He is in a very frantic fight, and he's
whenever I see like a wooden shed or a wooden play area in Warzone, it always throws me back to the Kill House, man. Do you remember the Kill House from Modern Warfare 4? I mean, that place was a memory. It was action packed and a small compound. I mean, but on the other side, we have a bounty on Dust Beast, and Dust Beast is being hunted, so he is holding on to this compound, not pushing. But at the same time, he also has another bounty on another person, which is gonna be the Punisher. We see one truck pushing in. I think are gonna be. I think it's Hector. I think because I think in this proximity, Hector was the one with a truck, but I may be wrong. I don't think it's Hector. So let's just focus on Alien. I mean, the truck is circling. 2 targets, possible third party in this area.
Yeah, this looks kind of bad, but cool, calm, collected. These guys have been here in these situations countless amount of times.
They have win as well. They are
Yeah,
well as well.
he has thousands of games under his belt. So I think this is why they're holding this specific compound and just one point of entry. And but yeah, they are out of the zone.
But on the
So
other side, guys, come on.
ideally, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, yep. So guys, we're at 98 likes. Two more. And we're gonna be dropping another code, got another quiz question for you. We still have lots of codes to give away. Now's your chance, guys. Come on, you gotta pump the live to 100 likes, and we're gonna drop another code. And speaking of dropping, we see Madman with his favorite loadout gonna be trying to secure this compound. Does manage to spot someone out there. Wait, is that? I mean, oh, wait. Well, that's the field turret. So they are in an area which is contested. But not much movement around. He's got a heartbeat sensor to verify if teams are pushing onto him. He's gonna be safe for time being. He's gonna be safe for time being. But this is the same style of gameplay which Panda and Mackle were doing, if you recall, SK. And it's the same kind of weapons that they have as well. He's gonna be sticking onto the shotgun. He has an LMG on his back, so they're gonna be holding onto this compound.
That's what champions are on, you know. That's the ideal. You run a shotgun, you're automatically insanely good at this game. That is
Well,
my conclusion.
speaking of insanely good, all I can say is our viewers today in the chat are insanely awesome. You guys have pumped us to 100 likes. So you know what time it is. It's time to pop in another question. So the question is, name the architecture in the GeForce RTX 30 series GPU. This is one of the easiest questions. You guys can get it right. Come on, guys. The last question for the day. Oh, is it? I don't know. If you guys get this right, and if we have another code, I don't know. But you got a question right on your screen. What is the architecture in the GeForce RTX 30 series? So if you guys know what the architecture is, drop it in the chat. You gotta drop it in the chat, guys. Come on. Find out what the architecture is. I mean, I can tell you the older generation's architecture name was Turning, and let's see if you find out what the architecture of the current generation GPU is. And if you get it right, you are going to be walking away with a Steam World Code for yourself, my lad. So tune in to our live stream at NVIDIA GeForce India and stand a chance to win yourself some Steam World Codes. And speaking about which, Bearded has an eye on two people jumping on from the building up top. And he.
Yeah, I want to correct you before that. It's Turing. So it was Maxwell, it's Pascal,
Yep.
it was Turing, and then we have a
Turing.
new one. Which is the question? Oh, what was what did I just? Okay, my mind
Was
is
it
gone.
a quick scope? What?
Oh, he's
Another
just
one?
gone on. Oh my god, this
This
guy's
guy's
gone.
cracked.
This guy's gone crazy.
He's cracked. He's on fire. He is on fire. A man on a mission at this point, I have to say. Bearded, his teammate is knocked down. Mackle is knocked out, but he is doing the work of two people at this point. He's got two targets down two people, but that's not going to be an elimination. So it's going to give him a hint that there's going to be two teams on the compound. So he has to play this safe. He has to go for the rest of his teammate. But he's got a lot of loot to play around with, a lot of armor to play around with, and he's going to be holding on to this compound. No buy zone close, unfortunately, for Mackle to be coming back in. But at the same time, I don't think Bearded needs any help at this point. he's taking care of himself.
So Bearded Panda against the world at this point of time. Anyone else that we can take a look at here? I think is Gaiden still in the map? I think Gaiden is in the map as well. Yep, Gaiden is in a fight, and the mark comes out. They are basically gatekeeping a lot of people outside downtown, and he's got 4 kills on his name. There you go, spots one. So many rose skins. Spots another, but gets tagged pretty hard.
Gaiden, he's going to be holding on to this compound. I mean, I don't think he wants to contest any further. He's got dinked in his armor, going to be reloading, and he has his sniper to play around with. Spots in 2 targets. Quick trade coming in here, third party. Possible tag, and he gets attacked in return, but he has a self-res on him. Teammate's still alive. Let's see if he is going to commit to this push. Teammate dressed him up, so he's gonna be playing it safe. He has a compound to play around as well. Wait, is the building completely demolished from one side?
Yeah. That's like the leaning tower of Pisa at this point. That's why it's like such a weird angle to shoot from as well. But yeah, gatekeeping nonetheless. There you go. Arm attack comes in. That's gonna be a easy drop. But they also have to move. So yes, they were gatekeeping, but they're also not in the best case scenario here. Trying to track down the targets, and hopefully, for the sake of Gaida, I hope there is no one gatekeeping them. The Resident and
I mean,
Gaida
they have
now
a
gonna
truck.
jump into the truck. They do leave a car behind, and there you go. Oh my god, that was brutal.
Most of
That
these
was
teams, I
just-
mean, look at the zone. 12 teams
yeah,
alive, 20 people in this zone. I mean, the Gulag is going to be closing in about 12 odd seconds, and that's going to be the end of the teams. I mean, these guys have to fight out with what they have right now. And speaking of which, Alien gets taken down. Oof, that's going to be the end of Alien. And
yeah.
but
So
his
we are gonna see a different winner, which is confirmed because Hayden Klops did go down there. Who is alive? Who are the other people alive in this map? As Resonant and Gaidon continue driving by and shooting everyone. In the gas station is another target that now has to get off. Try and push this gas station because Resonant goes down. So it's up to Gaidon now in a 1v1 or a 1v2 possibly. And he's going to go down to Madman TV. Shotgun play. What did I tell you? Cannot push that, and Madman has put himself in an ideal scenario because he is in the last compound of this circle, and Madman looking very, very strong. 7 kills. Let's keep an eye out on Madman. He's got the LMG, he's got enough loot, he's got the shotgun. Nobody can push these guys, and Mirror as well with him in this gas station. Only cover available, and there is a bunch of containers behind him which are kind of easy to push, but only hard cover is with Madman. Let's see what he can make out of this. And obviously he's going to try and hold this gas station, Kamlesh, because a shotgun in hand, really not ideal pushing these guys.
I mean, he's got the perfect angle. He's got the perfect weapon. He's got syntax on him. He's going to be playing it safe. I don't think he's going to be committing too much to the outside push, but from what I can see, he's comfortable in this area. He's been in this area for quite some time, and I think this is one of the last compounds that is available in the zone. Four teams alive, 7 people. Let's see if Madman, he has a heartbeat sensor as well. He's got a whole lot of information to play out here. And if someone jumps in that window, they're going to be in a world of hurt. But at the same time, Madman isn't at a disadvantage because there's no exit door through this side. He has to go out through the smoke. He does not have a teammate as well, so he has to push through the smoke. And the smoke is going to cause your character to cough. So that's going to be revealing your team's position. So let's see if he can commit. A truck is close by, so that's just giving me a hint that someone's going to be there. But at the same time, he gets tagged in return. He's going to be taking the long road on this. He has a gas mask to play out here, but does get traded in return, and that is going to be the end of Madman. Who does the trade? Who is this? Was this? Wait, he gets third place. I mean, it's all down. Top 3 teams in the circle. Now 2 teams alive, battling it out for the map number 2. So let's see if these guys can hold the compound right now.
So it is Moses, right? Is Moses still alive in this?
Yep, he is alive.
Okay, so Jackery and Moses are the ones that are alive. So it's a 1v2. And we've seen him clutch this before. So Moses in the same scenario as he was before gets the first tag going, but is he gonna make this open push? Spots the second, gets one down, knows exactly where the next target is, and Moses almost gets it.
Wait,
really unfortunate. It was a 1v2. It was Buka who got the last kill there, and look at that, just a sliver of HP. So it's Ang. We did have Ang's perspective. I think Ang was.
I think we lost his feed a couple of minutes ago. But yep, we did win map number 2. And guys, that was just day 1. We got 2 more action-packed days loaded. I mean, we're going to be coming back tomorrow at 9 p.m. we're gonna be seeing these teams, and tomorrow it's gonna be a whole lot more action because now teams know where they are standing, they know their scores, and it's gonna be a calculated risk for most of these teams to whether they want to go aggressive or should they play it safe if they're having a comfortable margin of points. And just to wrap up about the points, one kill guarantees 1 point for you. At the same time, wherever you place in the top 10 is going to be giving you points as well. And tomorrow, we're going to be seeing a little bit more action for the day. SK, any exits on this?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, right? First day was basically setting the pace, and then day 2 and day 3 is gonna be just absolute mayhem. So I can't wait for tomorrow, and I hope these guys kind of, take a breather or kind of use this 24-hour kind of window to practice, to get better, or try and re-strategize and just bring their A game tomorrow. Because I feel like, yeah, a lot of teams might be kicking themselves for probably making mistakes or underperforming. So it gives them a 24-hour window to reset, and let's see how it goes tomorrow.
Yup. So we'll stay tuned, guys, tomorrow 9 p.m. And again, we are going to be having some more giveaways. Let's see. I mean, if you guys want more chat giveaways, tell it about in a live stream tomorrow, and let's see if we can give you guys a little bit more than what we give today. Again, there's a whole lot of giveaways to be won. So again, see you guys tomorrow. Signing off.